Hey guys, Tarke Cat here, and in the last episode we took two unfortunate losses, we took a bunch of injuries, and it is warm in the UK. So I've repositioned the most injured people in this backline. Let's just do a quick check. Oh, you're pretty beat up, we should get you out of there. So yeah, repositioned the most injured people into the backline. I've subbed in a couple of people into the front. Let's swap that armor out for that will do for now. Let's swap that and that around. Give you that. And you, I think, are actually not in the worst position, so I'm going to put you back in. And what we're going to do is we're going to skedaddle back to a harbour town. Because we need to heal a bunch of wounds. We basically need to repair. We need to unload our bags. Our bags are very full. And we basically just want to dodge infected wounds. Brilliant. We basically want to dodge patrols and kind of just get back to safety. This contract, we're not making the timer. That's fine. Okay. Good to know that's there. We just want to, yeah, get back to safety, get to a harbor, and get a temple and all that good stuff. And basically just spend a couple of days repairing, healing injuries. We did lose our banner in the last one, so it would also be good to, yeah, our moods aren't too good. It would be good to hire some new troops who have like decent banner potential. So if I see like any adventurous nobles or anything like that, I might go for it. How are we doing? We're good for crowns, good for food for now. Can bust a little bit of fog along the way. Looks like this is just going to be a big mountain range there. Still may as well explore it. Not too bad. That's nice little... Okay. That's alright. Then we should start heading back for payment. Okay. And we didn't do much. We only got one of the things down, but I guess we're getting a little bit of pennies. Company over there. It's fine. Oh. We are not in a position to take that. That's a shame, because I want to take that boat. Okay, I guess we're going to... Oh. We're not in a position to take any of these fights right now. Cut through here. Okay, cool. I think we got away with that. Alright, we can stock up on some dogs. Hopefully we hit this just before. Yep, awesome. Okay. These sell prices look, yeah, pretty terrible. But we will buy up 2 stacks of tools. And I will buy up some cheap food. While I have access to it. I need to do that just to get 2 more inventory slots. And we're okay for ammo. Cool. Would be good actually to get some dogs. Because I think we've burnt through quite a few. Yeah, we have. Okay, so we've actually got quite a few open slots for dogs. So, quickly, just to get some inventory slots, let's just equip these on these guys. And then purchase those, also very cheap prices. And make sure that we've got armored dogs where appropriate. And then we can just give, like, normal dogs to everyone else. Also need to be careful with my wages. Might have actually slightly overdone it there. 2 more days. Oh yeah, that was a little bit keen. 3 more days. Yeah, that was silly. Okay, that's fine. Should cover us for a little bit. We haven't got the tools to repair. We're still trying to repair our equipment, let alone stuff we're trying to sell. So let's continue up, hitting all these towns, buying tools along the way, and hopefully getting decent sell prices, either the city or that harbour. We're not going to hit there a day, and I'm not going to camp out for that. Guess we'll hit the harbour first. May as well just hand this in. Because once we've handed it in, we can pick up a new contract here, or pick up a new contract from the city. Just saves us time. It's just more efficient. And also the Templars here, and we want to be treating those wounds as quickly as possible. And they're like, oh, yeah, they're like, screw you, you didn't do all the things we wanted you to do. Which, I mean, kind of fair, also kind of screw you. Like, you know, we lost good troops. Yeah, we said we were going to do some stuff. We didn't do all the stuff we said we were going to do, but, like, you know, no one's perfect. Alright, okay. 258 is okay prices. Oh, we have a lot of stuff to unload. Will I get better prices at the other city? 343 on those. What's that? Sieging Wolfenstein. We'd like to go north again. To the southeast. We would ideally like to hit the north, just because it's a little bit closer. Where is Wolfenstein's here? It's just because we've got to run through like all of these, like all this territory to get there. Think about that. I think I might check Eisenberg, see what quests they have there. Also, I should check if they've got any banner potential. Don't really want to hire any of those people. Also, I need to unload. Okay, 343. I'm going to buy 2 stacks of tools. I'm going to run to the other city, and I'm going to see where I'm getting the better price, and then I'm going to do a mass unload. And also, while we're running around, we're going to repair up a bunch of this stuff to sell. Because we need to be selling this stuff. Okay. And also, we've had some of our equipment repaired up, so we should be repositioning our equipment around. So that's at 229. That's better than that. 191, we still need to finish repairing that for you. It's nearly better. I'm just going to put that on you now before I forget. This 220 goes instead of you. Just repairing that up there. And then you move there. We should probably replace 255 for 22, 215 for 14. I'd probably rather have the lighter one on you. And then these guys should be wearing these hats, and then we can sell off all of these light 200 hats. We just need to make sure that we've got all my guys in like the best possible equipment, and then we can happily sell off everything else without any stress. Give you that because that looks cooler. I'll repair that up for a spare nimble one, and then sell off everything else. Power up that 240 armor. It's 150 we're gonna sell. Gonna sell off all of that basically. Because yeah, this is all like spare gear as well. So we should, as long as we make sure that we've got all the best gear on all of our guys, then we're sorted. You're a nimble guy, so let's throw you on that. So you got a better spread on your armor. Cool. 210, that will be swap for that. So that finishes repairing up. And we did say that we preferred these hats to these hats, really. Just because of the weight on them is a little bit obscene. Okay. Alright, let's finish going back over there. How are we doing in terms of tools? We need to buy a lot more tools. Maybe I should have just stockpiled more tools then. Well, we wanted to check. So we're getting 343 for the flanged mace there. Let's see what the prices are here. Also, we haven't got access to another, let's do a round of drinks. 3. Okay, so we actually got better price at the other one, but we get cheaper tools here, so that's good to know. So we'll buy up these tools, sell off a couple of cheap things, buy a couple more tools, and then we'll run back. So that is 100 tools. So we should buy all the tools here, because we need to repair everything in our inventory. So we'll sell off just a couple of things here. So that I'm selling. That I'm selling. That I'm selling. That I'm selling. And then we buy another 2 stacks of those. Repair everything up. Skedaddle back over. And then sell for a profit, hopefully. Have another trophy necklace that we should shove on this guy who's the pseudo banner now. Right. So, all of these weapons need to be repaired up to be sold. At a profit. Even the falchions repair at a profit. How are we doing? Cool. And we need to have enough so we've got like another day's worth. So that and that. I also should check for recruits. Okay, doesn't look like we're getting any bannery peeps. Ooh, famed beak. Famed two-handed hammer. 50 to 75. So it's got bonus ignore armor damage. I don't think it's got bonus anything else. So the base damage is the same. It has an extra 16% chance to ignore armor. Oh, and it's got slightly less maximum fatigue. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. Anything in here that we'd like? Nope. Okay. We're good for food for now. Yep. I may as well buy it. Alright. And now run back over. We also take that contract. And we're good. We also need to like be restocking on tools again, because doing all of this back and forth, repairing everything up to then sell at a profit still requires tools. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, fortunately, you know. So we've got all the weapons are the main priority to repair and sell. Just keep like the bare minimum for myself. Hopefully get some decent profits. Got there just before dusk. Take that contract. And we are good. So, I only need... I've already got 1 flanged mace on you. I don't need on the spare flanged mace, so we'll sell off both flanged maces. Don't need any of these. I will keep the noble sword. Don't need any of those. That I will keep. A 200 hat I don't need. Gonna sell off all of those. Gonna sell off that. Gonna sell off that. Gonna sell off that. Don't need any of those. Gonna keep the Zweihander helm. Don't need any of those. Long axes. Long axes are my preferred reach weapon. I think I'm going to keep all 3 of those long axes. I don't need 2 pole hammers. Or I say I only need 2 pole hammers. I'm not going to need So many heavy crossbows. I might keep one. I'll keep the one that's repairing up. I'm lacking on just like good, just like two-handed weapons. Sell off all of these bell hooks, but two probably. Great swords are a good like starter two-handed weapon. I don't need that spare bolt of quivers. Which is there. We want to purchase these nets. We want to purchase some more tools. Keep the top war pick. Sell off the military picks. Sell off the fighting axe. I'm going to keep the bill hooks and sell off all the pikes. I don't know if I probably don't need 4 great swords. Probably just need 1 hammer. Definitely sell off 1. Might just keep 3. Right, you're repaired up enough that you can get back in here. So you can rejoin the line. You can rejoin. You're leveling up. You will be up to par. So let's just look at what equipment all these guys have. So, Zuri is like my best guy. He's holding my left flank. We then have... I like doing like a tank, a DPS, a tank, a DPS. You're my best on that side. So let's do tank, DPS, tanky dude. Stunner kind of in the middle. This guy's just like a DPS. Tank again. Cool. Best armor on these guys. Your armor should go on you because you're on the front lines. Cool. You wear 220 armor. Let's have that on the outside, rather, sorry. Let's give that helm to you. That's fully repaired up, that'll be better. And then you're just in a 210. You're just in a 210 with 215 hats. Cool, cool, cool. Right, you've only got 53. Okay, and you're like level 1. So we don't want you on the outside. Let's put you there. At 81 melee skill, you should be using a long axe and like a great axe. Do I have a spare great axe? 95. Great axe on 75. Let's give you a sword. Let's give you great axe. Let's give you a net. You are just like another nimble guy, so let's give you the Zweihander. And let's give you that, which will be repairing up. You are like a spared banner dude with a 7 hat and an 8 armor. That's okay. Alright. So we still need to sell off a bunch of swords. What have you guys got equipped? So you're carrying a bunch of random equipment. You're carrying a bunch of random equipment. And you're carrying a bunch of random equipment. I've been carrying this around just because it looks cool, but like it's not really something valuable to keep. I probably want to keep like 1 light nimble armor. I don't want to keep around in 190 armor. I should probably keep a spare 190 armor to swap in when stuff gets damaged. We've got spare helmets on some of these guys in the back that we can be throwing around, so that's okay. So that I'll keep. I guess I'll keep that. Make sure these guys all have the best dogs. Let's swap that for that, just because it lines up a little bit better. Yep. I need to get that spare dagger. No. Sell that off. Sell off that spare hammer. And then all of these swords, we'll be repairing and selling at a profit. So that's all good. Just check that that wasn't an important message. It was not. Put my phone on silent. Awesome. Yeah, okay. So, we've bought more tools. We've restocked some food. We've restocked some nets. Looks like we're going back south. Hopefully we'll get our revenge on those nobles who beat us up first time round. And, is there anything we want to do with this cash? We could buy a level 4 raider. Not really need it. Like, the things we want to be hiring is we want to be hiring high resolve backgrounds. So retired soldiers I generally don't like that much because they have very low health. See, 40 to 45 baseline. But they do roll decent attack, melee defense, everything else. But yeah, we don't really want any of those. And we do have a temporary banner for now. We just want a tankier one. Maybe one more round of drinks before we peace out, just to get everyone's mood back up. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Let's travel to Wolfenstein and get sieging. So I think we will take the boat to Hakim. It will cost about 1,000 to do that. But I think it's better to come from here up than to run through all of that. We'll take... okay, it's an option. It's quicker to do it that way. The other advantage of doing it that way is it gives us more recruit options, which is interesting. Also, let's get a couple more nets, but we should be fine for nets. Right now. Should carry a smoke pot on someone. Let's give the smoke pot to you. Would I rather have the chance of taking more noble battles, or getting there a bit quicker and the chance of more recruits? It's also got to think about like the cost. At the very least, I can take the boat to Albeck. Anyone to hire? Just a fisherman. Okay, let's run across from here. Kill a bit more fog. And yeah, we're basically just be looking to take take any easy noble fights, or any noble fights that I deem as easy. I should really take this. Yeah, let's just take this to warm ourselves back up. Nice little easy one to get back into the swing of things. Let's use that for now. You're fine. Right, okay. Take this at night because they've got a bunch of poachers. And, yeah, this is really like a non-threat. Good one to ease back in. Use all my reach weapons, get a little bit of XP. Maybe get some nice little level ups, you never know. Yeah, I only really got to watch out for him maybe doing... I mean, you never know, to be fair. Like, it's one of the nice things about this game. Is at any point you could get just RNG'd. And, you know, it's fun. Step that way across. And I'm going to use my reach weapon on you. Ah, you don't actually have quick hands. Wait. You do have quick hands? Oh, you don't have the fatigue. Okay, well, that's good to know. I need to change his gear around too much. He's got too much equipped weight on him. So yeah, my bad. Glad that I found that out in this fight rather than in a fight that actually matters. Stun you. Decap you. Nice hits. Great attacks you. Very good, you're fleeing. Very good. Let's drop a dog. And then you come across, get a nice little injury. Break? Oh, I was hoping you'd break them. Reload. Very good. Very good. Rather not lose a dog there. That's you down. That's you all fleeing and all sorted. May as well go for the finish. That's you fleeing. You step. Ah, you don't even swing into the dog. You missed the dog there. It's all ideal. Right, let's just lock everyone in. Get the XPs. That's you broken. Very good. Very good. Give you round, catch them as they flee. Reach over the top. That's ideal. Yep. You can't attack anyone, so I'll just shove you there. Check your weapon to get them as they flee. Run them down. And... oh, is one of these dogs going to get the finish? There you go. Very good. We've got some salt, got some tools, got some ammo. All the lovely stuff. And let's quickly sort out your weight. So we've given you too heavy of a helmet by the looks of things. So we need you... and we actually got a bunch of levels off that, so that's actually ideal. 21. 21 is a little bit heavy. Is the greatsword the problem? No, all of those are heavy as well. Okay, so we need to give you something a little bit lighter, hopefully. We can give you that, and then I guess you get upgraded to that helmet. +3, +3. Love to see those. I would like to get the life a little bit higher, so I'm going to take the life here. 90 life is kind of like my minimum. And then... this guy hasn't got much stam. I could make him a 0 stam. With 0 stam equipment... he's kind of like, yeah, so if he's 0 stam, he's perfect with his current, like, fatigue levels. Do I want you to be a 0 stam? Yeah, because your fatigue isn't going to get much better. Okay, so we just take defensive perks on you at this point. So we're not taking Berserk or anything. So here... with 24 melee defense, that's a little bit low for him to be on the front. I've got a couple of options. We've got Underdog, we've got Reach Advantage, we've got Fearsome, got Steel Brow, got 2 more level ups. So if you roll 3s, you'll get like 28-ish. Actually, you should be okay. I think I'm going to give you... probably going to give him Axe Spec, Fearsome. So Fearsome at 9. Axe Spec at 10. And then, because he has Student, he'll get 2 packs at 11. And then it's Underdog, Steel Brow. So right now I will give you Fearsome, I think. You're just my spare banner, dude. So we just pump up the thingies, and we are going to give you... we need to get a new ambition to get our banner back. You currently don't have, so I guess for now I will just give you Fearsome. Not the most value because you're only attacking once per turn, but still, it is better than naught. And let's keep running across. To get to down here. So what do we got here? Company of 14. We can take that quite happily. Many footmen, few billmen, some arbalisters, a standard bearer. Shame we can't kill them for their standard. That'd be nice. It'd be quite convenient, that wouldn't it? But unfortunately, that is not quite how the game functions. Am I happy with this loadout? Yes. It's only got 60 armor. Don't want to swap it for one of these. Kind of tempted to. Give him a little bit more initiative. A bit more dodge value. Okay, so seize the high ground, shoot into their bill hooks. We could even fall back and use this. So I want to fall back. Got just these 2 crossbows. 3 crossbows. Oh, wait. Their crossbows can't attack from there. I want to see what they do. They're pretty much forward. I'm curious if they're going to steal the high ground there. Oh, they're clumping up north. That's really weird. That's really weird that they did it like that. I would have assumed they would have jumped for this. Well, that's good, because it just means I can move my guys up. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm completely fine with that. Wait. Shove you up there. Very good. Shove you there for now. That hits 3. Really nice position for that. Very good. Drop a dog to hopefully go on these guys. Perfect. And then... That's okay. That's okay. Am I shoving you there and shield walling? No, because that... Just move you up 1 and shield wall. Its dog there. Let's do reach tax into them. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's keeping you busy. That's keeping you busy. You just get to do nice pumped up shots, stacking up fearsome, stacking up overwhelms. Well, Crossbow got a lucky hit there. You're pulling back around. Pump damage into those bell hooks, the only real threats. That stun is cheeky. He stunned my nimble sword lance guy, who I'm not that attached to. So that's okay. It's not doing anything, that's fine. It's not doing anything, that's fine. Ooh, that was a lucky hit. Okay, that's fine. 25, 33, 39. Yep. I'm stunned. You got the dog, that's fine. Did your job. Good, blocking that. You got that high ground on me. I was kind of worried that would happen. My bad. Is it worth doing any shield bashing or anything like that? Doesn't seem to be. 23, 38. I'm just gonna sword. Yeah, still a decent hit. Get the finish. Oh, that would have been so nice if we got on that. Get the finish. So close. Good hit. Let's drop a dog. Should have dropped the dog first, the bonus. Actually, I keep doing that. Just from rushing. And great axe out. Very good. I should be able to finish him off with one of these two. Or 3, rather. Perfect. Very good. Step up. Very good. That dog. Jaeger. Very good. 39, 33. Let's go for 39. It's okay. Moving there in a rally, that's alright. It's ideal. Moving there, that's fine. Get to take the height. Oh, not with you. I'll move you up there. Um, 22, 27. Yep, that's alright. Step around and reach weapon onto... That's ideal. Might do some shield bash vibes. That's right. It's okay. 1646. Shame we didn't land that stun. That would have been good there. Kind of want to get you down. Well, not kind of. I want to get you down. Would I rather take a 50? Yeah. Very good. Step up. Deal with you. Just gonna take the high ground on you and take a cheeky dagger shot. Okay. Very good. Miss, 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 miss. Good, 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 good. It's just these arbalists are really the only things we're spooked about. They just hurt. Good. And good. Perfect. 27, 45. That's okay. Do you have armor? Very good. This is armor completely chunked, so you'll just drop. Okay, that's all fine. That's okay. And that's ideal. 2240. And that's a shame, but that's alright. 33. Alright, let's sword into you. It's a shame. That's alright. Perfect, and the flea as well. It's really nice. Good. Good, good, good. You've got... Okay. Get the finish. Perfect. Let's go for the stun. Very good. Let's drop a dog. Right, that's that arbalist out of the way for now. And then you've put riposte up. So let's reach weapon across. Very good hits. Get you as you flee. Excellent. And now they just kind of collapse. No real point shooting into that dog, so I'll just reposition you. Should have just throwing weapon swap. I keep forgetting that I've got throwing weapons in his bags. Very good. The dog's... That's very lucky the dog survived that, because one hit and he'd be gone. Miss, miss, miss. That's okay. That's ideal. I don't think this guy's landed a single hit. There you go. Finishing strong at the end there. They're doing some riposte stuff. Perfect. Let's lock you in. Fatigued out. Again, you're not built to be a thrower, so you can't handle fatigue of it. Very good. Just gonna charge you up on these guys. Hopefully we'll just make them flee. That's you fleeing. Perfect. Then you've riposted, and you've riposted. What's the chance to hit? 59. I'll just wait. And you will reach weapon across. Perfect. That's them all locked in. Right, easy. Wow. I thought I was controlling him for some reason. Perfect. Alright, well, there you go. It's controlled. So that's that safe. So these guys might pull off a random point-blank crossbow shot if they've got one loaded up. But, yeah, pretty clean. Minimal damages. Yeah, yeah. And we got some more XP. Not going to attack with you because I don't want to feed XP to you. Don't mind giving XP to you. Just move you in. Very nice line attack. See if we can get a cheeky finish. Yeah. And we got 3 level ups. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Take all that. Got a bunch more of the 214 hats. We love to see. We need those for our Battleforge guys. So let's put all of these guys in the we'll keep all of that one. 214 hats to be repaired up. And your armor is pretty beat up, so that goes there to be repaired. And we need to repair any of this other spare. I don't want to go crazy repairing up all these weapons that we'll be selling later, just because we need them to like repair up our own gear between fights. Let's see, you got a +2, perfect. You got a +3, love to see that +3 there. You're a 0 stam. So let's go for the resolve here. And we are going to go for... Am I going for a defensive perk? In which case, it would be Steel Brow or Reach Advantage. Because we're going Steel Brow, Reach Advantage, Fist. Or actually, if he gets another +3, he'll go Axe back. And we'll give him a great axe. For now, I'm going to go Fearsome. +2, +4. Take the life here. Give you Colossus. Nimble Lance. +3, +3. Those are pretty decent finishing rolls. And... You're doing Overwhelm stuff, so I'll finish on the +5 on the initiative. You've got 2 perks at hand. You do like line attacks, so we'll probably go Fearsome and Pathfinder. It's not having Pathfinder. This guy's been annoying. Reach Advantage is also really nice for like the multi-attack stuff. So it's like my options are Pathfinder, Reach Advantage, Fearsome. You don't need Relentless and Dodge. Gonna go Fearsome. The more Fearsome you have, the better. And really, I should take Reach Advantage, but I'm gonna take Pathfinder. Just because I like having all Pathfinder teams, but Reach Advantage was the correct one there. That was like the objectively better one. Again, I should really just be taking these easy fights. Because we've got guys who need leveling up. So I should be going for it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to field some of these guys for these fights. Because we need XP on them. I don't know if I passed any training halls. If I did, just let them fall into us. I should definitely have been using the training hall bonus XP on my low level guys. Or basically anyone who's not yet level 11. Missed the stun, that's okay. Yeah. Keep forgetting about that. Very nice. Very nice. Your weight step up. You haven't got anyone you can hit. So I guess I'll put you there and drop a dog on you. And these guys then get advantage when they do their attacks. Very good, you're fleeing. Very good. Very good. Focus down that guy so these guys can hopefully attack you. Very good. I mean, he's just like very clean, very clean finishes. You know, take the XP while you can. Break him? No. Dog might get him there. Can't get the finish. Alright, the dog might still get him next time. Very good, getting XP on you. Does that dog get it? Go on, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. We got the level up, got the level up. Very happy with that. Very glad we took the, like, 2 minutes or whatever it was to take that. Right, so you got a +4. Love to see it. Take the +4. Go and take the +2. I'm gonna give you student because we need to level you up quick if you're going to be any value to me. Take the +3 in melee defense. You're a nimble character, so we're definitely going to take the +4 in life. And then I'm going to take the +2 in melee skill. And we're going... Am I going duelist? I've been like umming and ahhing if I'm going duelist on this guy. I kind of like having a shield dude. And you've kind of been like in the stun roll, so maybe I will see, you'll get, you've got 3 parts of student. So killing frenzy, shield expert, pathfinder. Might go shield expert first. Because you're not getting loads of kills. I'm mostly just like putting him into like positions, then like making him tank up. And that will give, yeah. So a bit of an unconventional setup, but you got an extra 6 melee defense from that. Which is well worth it. I think that's my highest melee defense shield. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So you are a mace, 1 hand. Nimble, 1 hand mace shield. Alright. Let's keep running up, so hopefully we're in position for our siege for the next episode. Realize that a lot of this episode has been recovering and taking easy fights, but, you know, it's kind of what you need to be doing. So I imagine we'll probably end up taking another nimble. Ooh. Ooh. Many mercenaries and a sword master. Sword masters are very difficult. Sword masters are exceptionally difficult enemies. So basically, they have beyond cracked melee attack and melee defense. Basically, the only way you can damage them is with range units. Yeah, and like lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of nets. I think we want to end this episode here and start the next episode by taking on that Swordmaster, because that is going to be a big one. So anyway, I'm Tarke. I hope you're all well, And in the next one, we are going to attempt to take on the Swordmaster. Mercenaries in themselves are no joke. They can have good armor, but this is a scary fight we're going into. So yes, I'm Tarke. Have a good day. Bye-bye.